Greetings, programs. I'm Young Napoleon, and I want to welcome you to episode 2 of my inaugural Let's Play series Redux, which is to say, my second attempt at a Texas run through Victoria 2 with no mods and all of the DLC. In the last episode, we got the war kicked off, the War for Independence kicked off. We did manage to take a little bit of land down here from Mexico. I think we surprised him a little bit, but in the end, I did lose my army. Fortunately, of course, the U.S. did its thing and ended the war in my favor. So here I am now, just after the war's ended, trying to pick up the pieces of my shattered nation. No. We're trying to, like I said last episode, we're trying to learn from the mistakes of the first run. We're going to avoid bankruptcy, or at least put it off, hopefully, long enough that I can start to get money. We're focusing this time on stuff like farming and admin efficiency, tax efficiency, just to see if we can't get this budget up in the green. We're also keeping our military spending up around here to try and replenish our soldier population so that we can start working on building this unit. Where's my populations? Here we go. We're down to 627 right now. We're hoping to build that back up to a number that I can use to try and, again, backdoor some territory out of the CSA. But I've learned from last time that I definitely need to get that going sooner rather than later, because sometimes the war kicks off earlier than you're expecting. I don't know of any way to keep... That's chilly. Of any way to keep Mexico from getting friendly with the U.S. And I definitely don't think I'm going to have enough of an army to do anything for a while. So, we'll see what happens. I'll consider this run a success if I can expand my borders at all. We're not going to try... I mean, of course we're going to try for second rank status. But the main goal here, what I will consider a success, is if I can get some territory out of Louisiana. I'd like to get New Orleans and maybe Lake Charles. Shreveport would be nice too. Look at these fat populations. Wow, New Orleans especially would be really nice to get a hold of. They are a slave state, but that would go away once I took them. So yeah, we're hoping to sneak in here eventually and get some power. We're going to crank the speed up because things are kind of slow until the Civil War kicks off, especially if I don't make the mistake of joining in any military alliances here. We're still just exporting cattle and sulfur. We're importing. Yeah, this is why I want to get New Orleans for the grain, because then maybe I can stop importing it. I'm assuming I need that for my farmers, or maybe I just need it for my people. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, for all I know. I don't know the. Like I said before, this is almost a let's learn, because I don't know all the intricacies, the ins and outs of this game. Ottoman Empire and Egypt are going to war a lot sooner than they did in my last game, I think. Or was that this game? Was it last episode where I saw all those papers? I don't know. It kind of blurs together, especially when I record in batches. Hey, we got some population. We don't have enough to make any reforms yet. Although... Wow. Yeah. That's sad. Wait, what was that little... I saw a little symbol here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we've got the speed set to normal. We'll crank that up a little bit more. Just so we can get going. The U.S. has discredited Spain. That's par for the course. Shohei current battle plans. It's battle plan editor. I don't know. We need an army for that to be relevant at all. What's the budget look like? 0.4, 0.3. Yeah, I'm not cranking these up. I'm at 100% here, so that's good. I don't need to crank that up any higher than it already is. We'll leave that alone for now. I think I only need it so low because I've got such a small population. But I do want to eventually start cranking up my education. Excuse me. All right, we got our practical steam. Oh, what's going on here? A new daily has begun circulating in the Herald, carrying hard-hitting political commentary, literary critique, and local news, has quickly developed into a flagship for local liberal politics. I hope I'm not in the obituaries. Censor the paper. All pops in Texas become more liberal. Austin gets liberal agitation. This is new. I have no idea. But I'm fine with my pops being liberal. That's what I want. There we go. That's going in the right direction now. Mining and farming output. Huzzah. Okay. New technology. There's more mining and farming over here. That's a 10 and a 15. Clean coal just does the iron or the sulfur mine, 20. And then market structure is mining and farming 10. So yeah, I think we're going to, or let's lean into the power. We'll lean into the power for now. Queen Victoria. That's who the game is named after. Oh my gosh. Native American miner martyr. Let's see. All pops in Texas is not Texan and is not an accepted culture. Will gain consciousness. Or militancy. I'd rather gain the consciousness than the militancy. Queen Victoria. We're going to go with the farming and mining output. See, already we're starting to get a little better there. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Liberal causes have started to gain traction in Lubbock. Maybe that's what they want us to think. That's nice. Okay. 0.3 immigrant attraction. 3%. 3%. Political awareness, immigrant attraction plus 1%, 1%. Ruling party support 5, immigrant attraction plus 4. Yeah, we'll go with the non-secret ballots. Okay, keep this cranked up. Population isn't going anywhere. The budget's not sinking horribly fast. I mean, look at that. We're actually kind of getting close to being back in black. Back in the black. Excuse me. This isn't AC/DC. Wow, this is just jumping all over the place. Oh my goodness. What is up with this liberal? I did not see any of this in the previous game. What do we got here? War between Ethiopia and Egypt. Okay, that's nice. Diplomacy. We're up to 9 Diplo points. Do I want to be friendly with anybody? I don't know. I don't want to go into a military alliance with the U.S. and I can't discredit Mexico, so I don't really see much use for diplomacy at the moment. We're still cranked up to fast speed. We got some U.S. Shenanigans. Discrediting Spain again. Just like the last game. Upper House, Liberal is almost enough for a new reform. Oh, we do have enough for a new reform. Okay, cool. Let's see, what do we got here? Immigrant attraction +5. We're going to go with that. Get that cranked up as quick as possible. Now the newspaper, war between Brazil and Colombia. That's nice. Brazil is, I think, according to the wiki, supposed to be another good starter nation. Maybe if this one doesn't go well, the next game will start as Brazil. I'd like to get up to the point where I'm doing a Prussia run. I don't know if this game is conducive to... Because I have to confess, I am a map painter. I do enjoy seeing a single color on the map. Good gravy. That's nice. Dallas is olive wet. Oh, Dallas has got 1,000 people this time. I remember laughing when they had less than 1,000 last game. They're doing better this time around. Yeah, I don't know how conducive this game is to painting the map, however. So once I get the hang of this, of recording and all that jazz, I think I might throw in a Imperator Rome series just to scratch that map painter itch. I feel like that game's a little more conducive to it. I kind of feel like that's the whole point to that game. But we'll see. For now, we're going to focus on expanding Texas's borders. We'd love to be able to get these two back and a little bit in Shreveport. But for now, we're just kind of chilling. The U.S. is doing its thing. Crank the speed up. Fastest speed. Let's see. Nice. Do I want the prestige or the research? I want the research just to get into that grain production. That's nice. Oh my. The watch on Austin. Fast and true stands the guard in Austin, at least if a local poet is to be believed. Local consciousness +10. The old order must be defended. No, I don't want the liberal C. Let's do that. Grain production. That's nice. He sounds like a reasonable man. Liberal agitation will be removed from Lubbock. Good riddance. Bloody revolutionaries. My goodness, what in the world is going on? Okay, liberals above 50. Okay. Elections have started. Okay, alright, let's go ahead. This is going way too fast. Let's drop that down a little bit. Elections have started. Okay, so for starters, let's jump into... We can't do any more down here. Commerce. Do we want to go into market structure? Or... Oh my gosh. All these pop-ups. Pacifism, anti-military, pro-military. I want to keep the... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I want to keep the jingoism. We don't have... Do we have... We do have some pacifists. Wow, I get... Nobody wants to be jingoistic. I want to keep the jingoism up, just so I can get in there when the American Civil War starts. So we've got that. We're unpaused. Tax efficiency or admin efficiency? Let's jump into the admin efficiency, because that also has some tax efficiency inventions in there. So we'll jump on that. We'll come in here to politics. Let's see. I didn't touch the social reforms at all last game. I wonder why not. let's go ahead and start with the trade unions. I know it's not the best immigrant attraction bonus, but I do want to go ahead and get started with people wanting some of those. Love and War. 10% more in favor of jingoism. I love that the pacifists get militancy. Where do I see, like, my rebellious people? Population. I was looking at it last time. I want to say it was under the population, but clearly not. Agitation dies down. Good riddance. Let's see. Oh, national focus. Forgot to set that. Let's do immigration. Elections are now finished. Democratic Party, Whig Party. Wow, see, this is different too. I wonder if it's like some of the... Because I didn't restart the game after losing... After ending it a couple days ago. So I wonder if there's still like some stuff in the game's thinking that thinks it's, you know, late 1850s, early 1860s. Because remember, it was the end of the last game that the Ottoman and the Egyptians and the Afghanistan area, that was all getting kind of hot at the end of last game, and it just like started right away in this game. So I'm wondering, local consciousness, that was my only option. So I'm wondering if there's like some holdover or residual computations in the game's memory or something that's causing it to fire off stuff that wouldn't have normally fired off this early in my game. At any rate, we're still working on ad hoc money bill printing. I'm looking to see if there's any way to tell. This will at least give me a number. Let's see, what are my 700 soldiers? That's slow going. Agitation dies down, good riddance. Oh, we got a couple papers here. Persia and Afghanistan. Yeah, things are definitely getting spicy over there in the Middle East. Agitation dies down, good riddance. Machine politics. I have no idea what fires that off, but apparently it's supporting the strongest party, so take that for what you will. Oh my goodness, it's still going on. Diplomatic tension. British Columbia. This looks familiar. Yeah, the UK wants to acquire British Columbia, and the US wants to acquire British Columbia. Everybody's on the fence for the moment. What in the world? Blast. Good gravy. Whereas I really need that. Like, it wasn't a a factor at all. And oh my goodness, what is up with this liberal agitation garbage? Just stop already. I really want to see that window I was looking at in the last game that was showing me what my odds of a we're gonna go ahead and pause it for now because this is a good place to stop it, but I want to make a decision before we do. Yeah, we'll go ahead with the trade unions. My goodness. Where is that button? It's a little frustrating. Especially since I still can't build an army. Movements. Here we go. See, no rebels. So all this stuff is just flavor, right? Suppression points, monthly gain, bureaucrats, meetings allowed, state press only. Okay. All right. Yep, that's where we're going to call it for today, folks. It's been a wild ride this week. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I hope you all have a great weekend. Be sure to do all that YouTube stuff if you haven't already. I would take it as a kindness. And always remember, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. I hope you all learned something today, and I'll see you guys next week.